You're combating against like Hannah as well as Elizabeth. So what I like about her is it's not so much healing over time with small increments. She just blasts a huge heal, and that pretty much just Thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we are doing a brand new hero breakdown on Director Zuri. She's a hat dancing happy girl. She's got 766 on her attack, 772 on her defense, and 1421 on her health. Statistically, the attack power is pretty solid. Defense is okay, pretty high life total as well too. She's running at average speed. She's part of the Starfall family bonus, which means that she has a 40 to 60% chance to cleanse the hero's most recent dispellable status ailment at the end of each turn. As far as her hero abilities, she recovers 45% health for the ally with the lowest remaining HP. All other allies recover 30% health, and summons a clown minion, because she's a clown maker, for each ally with 13% HP and 20% attack inherited from the caster. She also cleansed status ailments from all allies. So she's essentially similar to like Delilah, very similar, recovering health and then also adding a minion, but she also adds in the whole cleanse factor, and she's definitely recovering more health. The biggest thing that is different with her is Delilah is pretty amazing being a fighter, so she's being a sorcerer that does go against her. Obviously, stats wise, she's going to be a bit more awesome in that. What I really love about this character is in the meta right now, where you see a bunch of fiends that are flying around. You know, you're combating against like Hannah as well as Elizabeth. So what I like about her is it's not so much healing over time with small increments. She just blasts a huge heal, and that pretty much just gets rid of any minion that potentially could be out there. So 45 is going to go to the lowest, 30 to everybody else. You pretty much just negate all the minions. And then if you got anything wild going on you, she's cleansing. This video is sponsored by Gemstone Legends, the brand new RPG strategy match 3 game of the year. Empires and puzzle players have been loving this because you can do diagonal moves so you don't get messed over by the board. You can take your 3-star characters and bring them up to 6 stars, and you get equipment you can throw on every single person to make them even stronger. Now's the time to download Gemstone Legends. All you gotta do, click on the link in the description. Make sure you type in my promo code #Anchor_2021 hashtag to get a free epic starter bonus. You get an epic hero, you get 500 gold, 5 gold scrolls, and 300 gems. Thanks again, Gemstone Legends. And she's pretty cool, so she always kind of keeps herself cleansed, because if you've got 2 Starfall family bonuses, she also has the opportunity to cleanse anything dispellable, so that definitely factors into things. So when we take a look at her with some emblems, again, I mentioned she's a sorcerer, and she's definitely a more defensive hero, which obviously you want to keep her alive. Now, the part that you want to consider is the minions itself are inherited from her attack power. So however big the attack power she has is how much damage they will be doing. And the same thing goes with the HP as well too. So you want to make sure you focus heavily on the attack and the HP. What I would say in this case, if you're using this character, you're going to want to focus on HP. So it's going to be a little bit different build if you're throwing emblems on her. You're going to want to go health, attack, and then defense, because with her making the clown minions, you want to make sure that you exploit that as much as possible. So when we use her on a Titan, she's actually pretty awful. I don't really recommend this character at all. Maybe you're going to use her in the mid-tier alliances with smaller Titans, to where you're kind of keeping your family alive. But as you progress and you get into the game and you're fighting 14-star Titans, they just die, and her healing isn't really going to be all that much helpful. The cleansing, I guess, is okay, but it's not really end of the world. She does have okay attack power. She's not bad on Titans, but she's just not amazing. So she's going to get the B grade there. Now, when we take a look at her on offense, she's absolutely a stunner. Again, she's incredible against those pesky heroes that are throwing fiends on your team. So maybe her grade bumps up a bit, but currently she's sitting at an A grade. I could see maybe that goes into A+. Definitely very solid. A lot of different circumstances that she's going to be a bit better, especially even in like the cleanse. We're seeing again a lot of heroes that are healing over time. They're giving small incremental amount of healing. So with her, it's just a blast of a bunch of healing, which kind of goes back to the old days of the heroes. It's not really healing over time. So she's definitely awesome and amazing in certain circumstances, but I would say that she's pretty great. So she's sitting at an A on offense. When we take a look at her defensively, she's sitting at a B+ as far as the tank grade goes. She's not really doing too much in terms of advancing your team on defense. Obviously, she's kind of keeping everybody alive, but if she just keeps going off, the clown minions aren't going to do really anything for you. Not really a factor at all. It'll just be more than annoying. So if you face her in the tank position, you just throw a whole bunch of tiles into her until you charge up your enemies, so then that way you can kill everybody all at the same time. Not to mention when she goes off, you're never exceeding the total HP that you have, so you don't really have to worry about her continuously going off. It's just going to go with the life total that they have. So she's got the B+ grade there. Now in the flank and the wing position, she's sitting at the A grade. I could see putting her in those different positions. Obviously with the raid formations, the flank and the wing grade are kind of weird at this situation. So we got to kind of figure out a different grading point on that. But she, as a support character and kind of moving around the defense, I could see it being quite useful, especially if you're using like the reverse, putting her in the wings in the different reverse situations to where she's always cleansing. I kind of like that quite a bit, and just kind of keep your heroes alive. And it's a lot of health. It may look a little bit underwhelming in terms of what she does, but it's going to be annoying. So on defense, she is sitting at the A grade. I would be comfortable at the A- potentially. We'll see how she goes. From what I'm hearing from the grading team, they definitely gave her a bit of a bump up than what I initially gave her. So you can thank Zero for that one. On the weekly raid grades, she is getting an A on rush attack. Obviously now with her running at very fast speed, she's just setting yourself up to where you're always putting clown minions, you're always recovering health, and you're cleansing anything negative that goes towards you. I really like this character on rush attack. I just wish that any health that you would get would also go into your additional health, but that would just make her a little bit too broken. But still an awesome character on rush attack. She's gonna get the A grade. On buff, she's gonna get the A-. Not that she's bad or anything. I mean, obviously she's gonna be cleansing anything negative that goes onto you, so that's gonna be a factor, but she doesn't really help in terms of adding the buffs. You know, she's just gonna be adding the clown minions, which help out. So still a very solid hero on buff attack. And on Bloody Battle, she's gonna get the C. Normally healers would get a D grade, but obviously she's cleansing, and she's also adding the clown minions, so that factors into things a bit. But overall, I wouldn't recommend bringing her at all, because obviously the biggest draw to using her is her healing. So she is going to get an overall grade of an A. Maybe this goes up, maybe it goes down a little bit into A-. There is possibilities there, but I think we kind of settled around the A grade. So let me know in the comments. I really appreciate all the support. Make sure you like, you subscribe, turn those notifications on, and I'll see you on the next video.